In this class, let us talk about financial services which are exempt from GST. We will be discussing 6 services which are exempt from GST. The first service is services by RBI. So the important word here is by RBI. Say for an example, RBI is giving services to banks. It is exempt from GST. Now, what if banks are giving services to RBI? It is not exempt. So the important word here is services by RBI is exempt from GST. So that is the first service which is exempt. Let's talk about second service. This service is one of the important service. It says if interest is the consideration, then there is no GST on such interest. For example, I took a bank loan of 1 crore rupees. Now I am paying 10 lakh rupees as interest. On this 10 lakh rupees, there is no GST. But there is one small exception. This exemption does not apply to credit card interest. That is, interest charged by credit card companies. So the second point is, if there is interest, there is no GST on such interest. Now let us talk about discount. Discounting you already might have studied in your CPT. That is, say I have one bills receivable and if I am discounting with bank, say I have bills receivable worth rupees 10,000 and I am discounting with bank and bank will charge 1,000 rupees as discount. On this 1,000 rupees, there is no GST. That means this 1,000 rupees is exempt from GST. So even interest is exempt from GST plus even discount is exempt from GST. But remember, interest on credit card is not exempt from GST. Now let's see the fourth service which is exempt from GST. This is with relation to foreign exchange transaction. So if there is any service with relation to foreign exchange transaction, some of them are exempt. Which are the transactions which are exempt? If service is given by one foreign exchange dealer to another foreign exchange dealer, or if service is given by one bank to another bank with relation to foreign exchange, it is exempt. So service should be given by either a foreign exchange dealer or a bank to another bank or another foreign exchange dealer. Only these transactions are exempt. In other words, if a bank is giving services with relation to foreign exchange to a normal person, it is taxable. Let's take a simple example to understand this. Say I came back from United States. Now I have 1 lakh US dollars. I have 1 lakh US dollar. Now I want to convert it to Indian rupees. Now I go to ICICI Bank and they will convert this into Indian currency. Now whether this attracts GST or whether this transaction is exempt, the transaction between me and ICICI Bank is not exempt. It is taxable. Why it is not exempt? Exempt is only between one bank and another bank or one foreign exchange dealer with another foreign exchange dealer. So if the transaction is between bank and a normal customer or foreign exchange dealer and a normal customer, it is taxable. Let's see the fifth service. Fifth service says that if the service is provided by acquiring bank and the transaction amount is less than 2,000 rupees, it is exempt from GST. I know the line is lengthier. Let's take a simple example to understand this. Say I go to Big Bazaar for shopping and I swipe my credit card. Now the money won't be deducted directly from my bank and get credited to Big Bazaar account. Money directly won't go from my bank account to Big Bazaar account. There is a middle person called as acquiring bank. So my money will be first collected by acquiring bank, then acquiring bank will pay to Big Bazaar. So this is the normal transaction. Now who is giving service? Acquiring bank is giving service to Big Bazaar. Now the question is whether all transactions are exempt. Answer is no. It depends on the value of transaction. Let us say that I made a purchase for a value lesser than 2,000 rupees. For a value lesser than 2000 rupees, now whatever the service acquiring bank provides to Big Bazaar is exempt from GST. Let's say I made purchase of 1200 rupees. Now this transaction is exempt from GST. On the other hand, if the amount is more than 2000 rupees, then for the service provided by acquiring bank to Big Bazaar, there is GST. For example, the purchase amount came to 5000 rupees and I swiped my card. Now, acquiring bank will collect 5000 rupees from my account and it will pay to the Big Bazaar. Now, this transaction is not exempt because amount is more than 2000 rupees. The service by acquiring bank to Big Bazaar is not exempt from GST. Now, let us see the sixth service, that is last service, which is exempt from GST. They say services by business facilitator. Services by business facilitator to a banking company is exempt from GST. What are they trying to say? It is not always possible for the banks to open their branches in very rural areas. They won't open their branches in very rural areas. Instead, they will appoint someone called as business facilitator. What will business facilitator will do? He will go to every houses, distribute forms, collect amounts and deposit in banks. So this business facilitator will facilitate banking transaction for all those villagers. So any services provided by this business facilitator is exempt from GST. Let's take a simple example to understand this. Say ICICI Bank appointed Mr. Rajesh as business facilitator. So what Rajesh has to do? Rajesh has to go to a rural village, then he has to provide basic banking activities. For this activity, Rajesh will charge some money to ICICI Bank because here Rajesh is providing services to ICICI Bank. Now, the services provided by Rajesh is exempt from GST. So this was a simple point. Let us quickly revise the points what we have learnt. Services by RBI is exempt from GST. Interest is exempt from GST. Discounts are also exempt from GST. Foreign exchange transaction between foreign exchange dealers are exempt from GST. Services by acquiring bank, if the value is less than 2000 rupees, then it is exempt from GST. The last one, services by business facilitator is exempt from GST.